Hello, I'm Pam Carruthers of HealingStars.com. This is the chart of full moon, 20th of October. It's set for London, and I use whole signs to represent the houses and the colour wheel, hopefully to make this a clearer picture for you. Now, what strikes out and what is the main headline news this week is Mercury moves forward on Monday, as does Jupiter. Now, this is a really clear picture now. The only retrograde planet that I can see, called Chiron, is there, Neptune is still there, and what's Uranus up to? It's still retrograde. However, Pluto's moving forward, Saturn's moving forward, Jupiter's moving forward, Mercury's moving forward. This is a really different energy than we've been having over the last few months. And look at Jupiter. Here it is in Aquarius, Jupiter, 22 degrees, forming a near perfect trine, a flow of energy to Mars in Libra. Sun, Mars, Mercury all in air signs of Libra. Saturn and Jupiter also in air signs Aquarius. So there's a lot of focus on communications. Now, Mercury going through Libra for like forever, but actually it's not exactly forever, but it feels like it. It will only move away from what we call the shadow, and that will happen on the 2nd of November. So all throughout October, Mercury's been in Libra, as has Mars. So it might be fine to say, oh, communications, Mercury, in relationships are there to look at and find balance and harmony. But with the god of war close by, not so fast, sunshine, and Mars is still very close to the sun. It's travelling, that's only 4 degrees difference. So sun in Libra isn't happy, it's not comfortable, but the sun will be moving on the 23rd of November into Scorpio. And I am a sun sign Scorpio. All my life I have been this. So I believe it's a stronger placement for the sun than to be in the sign of relationships, partnerships, harmony, but also can be quite passive aggressive, especially with Mars close by. However, I want to look on the bright side, and Jupiter is doing exactly that. And of course, Mercury it feels like a long time, but it also will be making a trine to Jupiter. So big plans. Jupiter, humanitarian is the Aquarian energy. And really now you get the go-ahead, you really do, to move forward with whatever inspires you, and as a gift to the collective, to your neighborhood, maybe networking, all of these things. Now, we do have another really important thing happening here. Look at Mercury. It's right opposite Chiron. Now, this is a very powerful statement of healing. Chiron healing in Aries, self-belief, having courage. Aries is all about courage. So it's bringing up a lot of issues for people. Self-belief, self-love. Now, I've just given a masterclass on Chiron, and I'm giving it again, and that date is the 26th of October at 7:30 p.m. British summertime. And I do limit these masterclasses, so it's 25 places. I offer you a report, the Chiron and the Asteroid Goddess report. I tell you where Chiron is in your chart. I tell you when the first square was that you experienced that challenge, that wounding. And that also goes alongside the classic Saturn energy, age 7, which is another very significant date for everybody. But Chiron is to do with you as a person. And I also guide you through a healing or cause sacrifice process. That's enough of that one. You can also sign up, because it's still there, the Mercury Masterclass, Mercury retrograde. So again, you get a report alongside that too. contact me if you want more details, but they are both seen on my website, healingstars.com. Now, what else is going on? Uranus. Uranus is a really important energy. See that green dotted line to Venus? Uranus is significant at this time. It's in the middle of Taurus, 13 degrees, and at the next new moon on 4th of November, it's right opposite the new moon. That's a challenge. Challenge for what? For change. Uranus demands change. It is the rebel energy. Chiron isn't the rebel, by the way. It's more the maverick. And that's another aspect of Chiron. But both Chiron and Uranus are to do with awakening. And we are being called, all of us, to wake up and get support, especially emotional support and support with Neptune. See, Neptune here in Pisces is Venus is moving towards, it's not there yet, but it will be at a right angle, challenge. So Uranus in that green dotted line, it means it's called an inconjunct. It's not a happy combination. Uranus is an earth sign. Venus is at the moment in a fire sign. So they don't go well together. If you know about the elements, earth can put out fire, which is useful if you need to know that, but it's also, that's the incompatibility here. Now, Uranus with that is talking about letting go, release, moving to a new place. And very much so, what Uranus is about, evolution, is about change, not for change's sake, but to make your world a happier place. So that's what I'm encouraging you to be doing. Now, a full moon is not a good time to start anything new, albeit you do get the Jupiter trine very nicely to Mars and the Sun. So it is a good time to, if you haven't got a plan, you need a plan. And then at that new moons, they are the time to make your wish list. And once the moon is visible, it takes 3 days to disappear. Then you can start something new. Now, what else can I say to you here? I can say we've still got Pluto in Capricorn. It takes a long time to go through Capricorn. It started way back in 2008 up until 2024. And notice there's Mars at a right angle to Pluto. As that we've just witnessed in the UK, the murder of a very well-loved politician. And everything people are saying about this man was how great he was, how funny, how he stood up for his constituency people. And one of his dearest wishes was that Southend would become a city. And that has now happened. So he has a legacy, this person. And that's what we hope leaders give us. They give us something to aspire to. So your leadership ability for you comes from where the sun is in your chart. That's what you do each day. You get up and you do your sun sign. So we are now, as I said, right at the end of Libra. And we also have got other thing, of course, the full moon is always, the sun in Libra is opposite the moon in Aries, bringing in Venus and Mars as rulers, what they call rulers. You need to know the ruler of your chart. You need to know the basics in order to really appreciate these offerings that I give every 2 weeks. And therefore, I offer free advice and counsel, but also I do these masterclasses to help you find out more about yourself. So with that note, have a wonderful full moon. We are, of course, heading, dare I say it, October 31st, Halloween, a very symbolic time. And as it happens, Chiron was discovered on the 1st of November, 1977. So It's going to be Chiron's birthday. I only found this out by doing my masterclass yesterday. So thank you for watching. Pam Carruthers, healingstars.com.